Atlantic City, New Jersey. Convention Hall, June 16, 1988. Thursday, 6:30 p.m. The official weigh-in before the heavyweight title fight. The room is packed with 200 people. Sports journalists, photographers, promoters, trainers, athletic commission members. All there because of one name. Mike Tyson, the most feared man in boxing. 21 years old, undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, undefeated in 34 fights, 30 knockouts. A record that feels like it came straight out of a video game. He doesn't just win, he destroys. His opponents don't lose fights. They survive them. Or they don't. Tyson steps on the scale. 218 pounds of compact muscle and controlled fury. Not an ounce of fat. His neck measures 50 centimeters in circumference, thicker than the average man's thigh. His shoulders look carved from granite. He doesn't look at the cameras, doesn't smile, doesn't pose. He simply exists there. A presence that sucks the oxygen out of the room. People feel it when Tyson enters a space. It's something primal, instinctive. The body recognizes danger before the mind can process it. Across the room stands Reggie Kirkland, 28 years old, a challenger nobody knows. He has 23 wins, 4 losses, respectable numbers for a professional boxer, but meaningless when measured against what Mike Tyson represents. Reggie earned this shot by elimination. Other fighters refused, literally refused to fight Tyson. Promoters called training camps offering money, and the answer was no. Thank you, but no. We'd prefer to keep our health. Reggie accepted. He needed the money. He needed the exposure. He believed he had a chance. Reggie steps on the scale. 216 pounds, almost the same weight as Tyson, but that's where the similarity ends. His body is tall, elongated. Tyson is compact, a compressed spring. Reggie has superior reach, 8 centimeters more wingspan. In boxing theory, that should be an advantage. In practice, against Tyson, reach just means your arms will be farther away from protecting your face when the impact arrives. The official weigh-in ends. Now comes the theatrical part. The face-off. The moment when the two fighters stand toe-to-toe for the photos. It's tradition. It's protocol. It's the moment that sets the psychological tone for the fight. Some fighters stare in silence. Others talk, taunt, try to get inside the opponent's head. Mike Tyson does neither. He simply looks through you, as if you're already knocked out, as if the result has already been decided, and your presence here is just a formality. The two men approach. The commissioner stands between them, reciting the usual rules. Clean fight, protect yourselves at all times, obey the referee. Words no one is really hearing. Tyson stares directly at Reggie. His eyes are empty, cold. There's no anger there, no emotion, just emptiness. The kind of emptiness that makes grown men reconsider their career choices. Reggie looks back, and then something happens, something no one expected. Reggie smiles. Not a nervous smile, a wide, confident smile. He tilts his head slightly and laughs. A low but audible laugh. Loud enough for Tyson to hear, loud enough for the cameras to catch, loud enough for the entire room to freeze. The hall falls silent, a heavy, uncomfortable silence. Journalists stop writing. Photographers lower their cameras for a second, unsure if they really saw what they thought they saw. Tyson's promoter, Don King, stops mid-sentence. Reggie's trainer closes his eyes. He knows. He knows something terrible has just been triggered. Mike Tyson doesn't change his expression. He doesn't respond to the provocation. He doesn't smile back. He just keeps staring. But something shifts in his eyes. A spark, not anger, something worse. Recognition. As if Reggie had just signed something. As if a silent contract had been sealed. The commissioner quickly separates them. End of weigh-in. The teams retreat to opposite sides of the room. Backstage, Reggie's trainer grabs him by the arm. What the hell was that? Why did you laugh in his face? Reggie is still smiling. He's confident. He says something about not being afraid, about not being intimidated, about showing that Tyson is human. His trainer shakes his head. Tyson isn't human inside the ring. You just woke something that should have stayed asleep. Friday, June 17th, 10:30 p.m. Fight night. Convention hall is packed with 11,000 people. The crowd is electric. They didn't come to watch a fight. They came to watch an execution. Tyson doesn't do fights. He does demonstrations, 90-second events where opponents enter whole and leave in pieces. Tyson's average first-round knockout time, 1 minute and 47 seconds. People pay expensive tickets to watch less than 2 minutes of action, and they love every second of it. Reggie Kirkland enters first. He walks to the ring with loud music, his team around him, trying to look confident. The crowd boos, not because they hate him, because he isn't Tyson, because he's the temporary obstacle between them and what they came to see. Reggie climbs into the ring. He bounces, warms up, throws punches at the air, trying to keep the adrenaline high, trying not to think about yesterday's laugh, trying not to think about the look in Tyson's eyes afterward. Then the lights dim. The arena goes dark, and Mike Tyson enters. No extravagant music, no pyrotechnics, just Tyson walking down the aisle in a plain black robe, white towel over his head. He doesn't look at the crowd. He doesn't wave. He walks straight to the ring with the inevitability of a freight train. The crowd explodes. 11,000 people chanting one name: Tyson, Tyson, Tyson. He climbs into the ring, removes the robe. His body gleams under the lights. He doesn't warm up, doesn't bounce, doesn't shadowbox. He simply stands in his corner, staring at Reggie across the ring. That same empty stare. That same stare that now carries something more. The memory of a laugh. The referee calls both men to the center. Final instructions. Clean fight, protect yourselves. Return to your corners on my command. Reggie nods, still trying to look confident. Tyson doesn't respond. He just stares. The bell rings. Round 1. Reggie comes out of his corner with a plan. Use speed, use reach, keep Tyson at distance. Box. It's what everyone tries against Tyson. It's what everyone fails to do against Tyson. Because Tyson doesn't fight like a normal boxer. He fights like something that evolved beyond the rules. The first 3 seconds are normal. Reggie dances, keeps distance, throws an experimental jab. Tyson walks forward, not running, not chasing, just walking. His head moves in small circles, that hypnotic peekaboo motion. Impossible to predict where the attack will come from, impossible to know when. In the 4th second, Reggie throws another jab, a good jab, technically correct. Tyson slips to the side. The punch misses his face by 3 centimeters. He doesn't block. He simply isn't there when the punch arrives. And then he's inside. Inside Reggie's guard. The distance Reggie wanted to maintain has just been erased in less than half a second. In the 5th second, Tyson throws his first punch. A left hook to the body. The sound echoes through the arena. A deep, visceral thud. Reggie folds slightly. His ribs just felt the equivalent of a localized car crash. He backs up, trying to create space. There is no space. There is no pause. There is no time to breathe. In the 6th second, Tyson unleashes a combination. Left to the body, right to the head, left to the body again. 3 punches in under a second. The speed is impossible. Reggie tries to block. He manages to stop one. The other 2 land. His whole body shakes from the impact. He has never been hit like this. Not in sparring, not in his previous 27 fights. This is different. This is industrial. In the 7th second, Reggie attempts a desperate counter. A right cross. It's a punch thrown with everything he has. It's his best punch. It's the punch that won 15 of his fights. Tyson sees it coming. He drops his head 5 centimeters. The punch sails over him. And then Tyson explodes upward with an uppercut. The uppercut rises from the floor, carrying the full weight of Tyson's body, all the torque of his hips, all the power of his legs. The fist connects under Reggie's chin with a crack that silences half the arena. It isn't the sound of a normal punch. It's the sound of bone against bone with nothing in between. Reggie's head snaps back violently. His eyes roll. His legs lock. His entire body stiffens for a fraction of a second. In the 8th second, Reggie Kirkland falls. Not a gradual fall, not a stumble, a complete shutdown, as if someone yanked the plug out of the wall. His legs give way simultaneously. He drops straight backward, unconscious before he even hits the canvas. His head strikes the mat with a sickening sound. His arms lie splayed at his sides. His eyes are open, but they see nothing. The referee doesn't even start a count. He immediately signals a technical knockout and waves frantically for the doctors. 3 doctors rush into the ring. Reggie's team climbs through the ropes, faces pale. Reggie lies completely still. His eyes begin to blink slowly. He's waking up, but he's not really waking up. Something is deeply wrong. The doctors work over him, check his pupils, his motor response, ask questions. What's your name? Where are you? What day is it? Reggie looks at them without comprehension. His mouth moves, but no coherent words come out. He's trying to process where he is, what happened, why he's lying on canvas with bright lights overhead. But the information won't connect. The circuits have been interrupted. It takes 4 minutes before Reggie can sit up. Another 3 minutes before he can stand with help. When they finally raise his arm to help him leave the ring, his legs tremble. He looks around the arena as if seeing it for the first time. The crowd applauds, not in celebration of his defeat, in respect for his courage, in relief because he's alive. Mike Tyson has already left the ring. He didn't stay for the official announcement, didn't stay for interviews. He did his job. 8 seconds. Just another night at the office. In the press room afterward, reporters ask about the laugh at the weigh-in, whether it motivated him, whether it made him angry. Tyson shrugs. "I don't fight angry," he says. "Anger makes you stupid. I fight with purpose. Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face." He laughed yesterday. Today he forgot how. In the medical dressing room, Reggie Kirkland sits on a gurney. He has regained full consciousness, but his memory is fragmented. He remembers entering the ring. He remembers the bell. And then, nothing. A black void. The doctors explain that he suffered a severe knockout, short-term memory loss, possible concussion. He'll need tests. He'll need rest. He'll need to reconsider whether he wants to keep boxing. Reggie looks at his hands. They're still trembling slightly. He asks his trainer what happened. The trainer takes a deep breath. "You lasted 8 seconds. Reggie blinks. 8 seconds? The trainer nods. "You came out, threw 2 jabs, took 3 body shots, tried a counter, and caught an uppercut that turned your lights out. All in 8 seconds. Reggie can't process it. It feels impossible. It feels unreal. He never fought professionally again. That night, those 8 seconds were the end of his career. He tried returning to training 6 months later. But something had changed. Every time someone threw a punch, he hesitated. Every time he saw a left hook coming, his body froze. The fear had been installed, the kind of fear that doesn't get uninstalled, the kind of fear that moves into your nervous system and makes itself at home. Years later, in an interview, Reggie was asked if he regretted laughing in Tyson's face at the weigh-in. He stayed silent for a long moment. Then he said, "I laughed because I was nervous, because I was trying to convince myself he was just a man. But when you're in the ring with him, you realize you were wrong. He isn't just a man. He's what happens when everything a human being can be in terms of destructive power is refined and concentrated into a single point. I laughed for 2 seconds. It took me 8 years to stop having nightmares about those 8 seconds. Mike Tyson kept destroying opponents. That 8-second fight didn't even make his top 10 fastest knockouts. It was just another night. Just another man who learned that in the ring with Iron Mike, confidence is irrelevant, plans are irrelevant, bravado is irrelevant. The only thing that matters is brutal physics, and no one in heavyweight boxing history had more brutal physics than Mike Tyson at his peak. The lesson remains. You can laugh in the face of a hurricane, but when it arrives, your opinion of it doesn't change its force. Reggie Kirkland laughed. 8 seconds later, he forgot his own name, and the world was reminded once again why you never, ever provoke the most dangerous man on the planet.